Good afternoon, this is Nicholas from Gandor Gaming, and we have some brand new leaks revealed for OP10. So if you don't want to hear it, get out of this video now. But OP10, we are returning to the land of love, passion, and toys in the form of Dressrosa. At least that's what the distributor leaks say, and that's what we're here to talk about today. So if you don't know, this morning we got some huge reveals in the form of distributor leaks going over the rarities of cards for OP10. And of course, we also got revealed that the brand new theme of OP10 will be Dressrosa themed. At least that's what the leaks are reporting at this time. So, and this is actually really exciting news. We have multiple leaders from the land of Dressrosa and multiple leaders from the Don Quixote Pirates that would love and desperately need some support in the form of this set. So that's kind of what I want to discuss today. The leaders from the Dressrosa arc that we already have and what support they absolutely need, and then go basically from there. So let's kind of just get straight into this. First things first, we actually have several leaders that are Dressrosa and Doflamingo themed. We have 3 Don Quixote Doflamingo pirates in the form of the 2 Don Quixote Doflamingos. Blue Dolphy has been getting a lot of love since OP07, and of course the OP08 structure deck for him, which is great for Blue Dolphy himself. And of course, Green Purple Dolphy needs no introduction as well. He was introduced in OP04. He got a lot of support in OP05. And then he got a new wave of support in the Memorial Collection in the form of the new event card, which is really cool. But it looks like he hasn't gotten any support since OPO 7 and, of course, OPO 8. And I don't think he's getting any support in OPO 9. Spoilers. OPO 9 will be focusing on the new Emperors of the Sea in the form of Buggy and Blackbeard, Gear 5th Luffy and Shanks. So I don't think, of course, Dressrosa Dolphy is going to get any new support in that set. But no worries, it looks like he's going to get support in this set. The other Don Quixote Doflamingo pirate that we have is Corazon. Corazon is a blue-green navy Don Quixote Pirates character, and that is really interesting because Blue Navy is actually very lacking right now ever since the loss of Sakazuki. So if we do get some brand new Navy cards, it could be boosting up Corazon as much as it would be boosting the old Arata Sakazuki leader, which is really cool. Blue Navy definitely needs some love ever since the loss of their beloved leader. That is it for the Don Quixote pirate leaders that we already have. Let's talk about Dressrosa leaders. The first Dressrosa, I can't say words. The first Dressrosa leader that we have is, of course, Blue Black Rebecca, which has seen some play in OPO4, but kind of fell off in OPO5 and hasn't seen some love since. We also, of course, have Kuros. He's the brand new Memorial Collection leader. He is black-yellow. He just came out in a Memorial Collection, and he is highly slept on. I think he's actually not that bad, but I think the power ceiling of Rob Lucci, Sakazuki, and Gecko Moria, and even Black-Yellow Luffy, even though he doesn't play like all the other black leaders, just kind of eclipses Kuros, and it stops you from playing him as a leader, which kind of sucks, because I think Kuros is actually a really good leader, but that's a whole discussion for another day. And then finally, the last Dressrosa leader we have is actually Sabo. So not red-black Sabo, but the brand new red-yellow Sabo is Revolutionary Army type and Dressrosa themed. So we could be getting new support for red-yellow Sabo, which is really interesting. So there's a lot of things to discuss when it comes to OPO10. We are getting 6 leaders per box. We already know that every new set comes with 6 leaders, and that's because there is, of course, 6 colors in the game of green, yellow, black, blue, red, and purple. So I'm really excited to see where it goes from here. Alright, so now it's time to talk about my favorite part of these kinds of discussion videos, which is the speculation on the brand new leaders of the new set. So let's talk about this. What are the brand new Dressrosa and Doflamingo Pirates leaders that we could be getting in OPO 10 to boost up the roster for the existing leaders of these 2 archetypes? I also think it's possible we are getting a Navy or Revolutionary Army type character, because both those are also introduced in the set. So we'll have to see from there, but let's just go on the basis of what I already think are the most likely, and then we work our way down from there. So the most likely new leader, if our new theme is 100% confirmed to be Dressrosa, which it isn't, we are like just getting leaks, so we're going off speculation. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. But I definitely think if this set is 100% confirmed that it will be Dressrosa themed, I think there's no doubt in my mind that Bartolomeo will be a brand new leader in this set. Bartolomeo is not only a supernova, he's a very fan favorite popular leader introduced in this set, and he's also a character from the Straw Hat Grand Fleet. If you don't know, the Straw Hat Grand Fleet is an alliance created at the end of Dressrosa from all the people from the Colosseum that ultimately decide that Luffy is their messiah or slash greatest pirate of all time, and they decide to work under him. Now, of course, Luffy doesn't want these people to work under him, so they kind of made their own alliance without him to basically just follow him around and do their own thing. They haven't done anything really since Dressrosa in the story, but they are hinted by the narrator they'll be doing some grand event in the future, and I'm really excited to see where it goes from here with those characters. But that's enough about manga speculations. Let's talk about the One Piece card game. So yeah, Bartolomeo is a fan favorite. He is a supernova. We know he's a supernova because in the Bonnie support that we get in OP10, there is a new Bartolomeo blocker that makes him a supernova typing, which is really, really cool. Another leader that I think will be a really, really great leader in this set will have to be Cavendish. He's another of these really cool alliance leaders. He is also his Dressrosa type, and he's also a supernova, which is really, really cool. So when it comes to our new 6 leaders, the first 2 I think will definitely be guaranteed slots are Cavendish and Bartolomeo. Both these characters have huge influences in the Dressrosa arc and are just really, really fan-favorite popular characters. The next one I think is almost guaranteed is Don Chenjiao. Don Chenjiao is one of the best fights in the Colosseum. He is a really, really cool character when it comes to the lore, when it comes to Garp. And overall, I think he'd be a really cool leader to introduce the Don Sai family, or the Don Chenjiao family as a whole, into the One Piece card game. We already have him as a character in Black, and I wouldn't be surprised if we get some form of him in this group as a new leader. So that's 3 leaders down. We have 3 more to go. And I definitely think when it comes to the Doflamingo Pirates leaders, I think Viola is almost a guaranteed choice. Viola is a Dressrosa and Don Quixote Pirates character. She switches sides pretty often in this set. And I think she would be a really interesting brand new leader. Not to mention her alt art would be absolutely fantastic. Viola is a fan favorite character, and I definitely think that she would be a fantastic new leader introduced in the set. And we had to get one more Don Quixote Pirates leader. It's a toss-up between, I think, Senor Pink, Trevel, or Pika as new leaders. I definitely think they all have possibilities, but I think Viola just kind of outshines all of them besides Senor Pink, just because she is also Dressrosa type. So they want to go the Dressrosa / Don Quixote Pirates mixture. They can do that with this leader because she is both of them, which is really, really cool. She's part of the royal family. She has everything going for her when it comes to typing, and she is a fan favorite female leader. That would be pretty amazing. So I think those are the guaranteed 3 leaders. These next 3 are not guaranteed, but I think they have huge possibilities. So let's get straight into this. So the next guaranteed leader, not a guaranteed leader, but leader I'm speculating to be part of the new Dressrosa type leaders, I definitely think there is a possibility that we get a brand new Isho. Isho is not a leader I speculated on right now, but he is introduced in this arc, and he is a Navy type leader already. He's an admiral. We're introduced to him in this arc, and I definitely think we could be getting a revamped Isho. Just like how we got a revamped Sakazuki, I think Isho might be a guaranteed revamp, because any new support for a Sakazuki / Navy leader would be supporting Rosinante. Rosinante, like I said, is already a Navy / Don Quixote Pirates character in this set. And I feel like we need another Navy leader to boost him and Isho up. And why not just a better version of Isho? I feel like Isho has been eclipsed by Perona as the green-black leader of choice. And if they can't boost up that individual leader to the point of prevalence, maybe they just gotta revamp him in a better form and a new version of that leader, like they did with King. King is a great example of this. He came out in OP10, never saw play, never saw the light of day, and instead of making that leader actually playable, they just made a better version of him in OP08 in the form of Purple Black King. So I think that's what's going to happen in this set. I think if we are getting a Navy leader, the only good choice would be Isho, because Isho is a Navy leader that is a prevalent character. He is seen in multiple arcs. He's an admiral, for God's sakes. He will be seen in more arcs coming up in the future. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a brand new leader that is actually Dressrosa type in this set, that would branch Dressrosa into the Navy aspects, allowing Corazon / Rosinante to also get indirect support through this new Isho's leader's support. That's my 5 right there. Alright, it's time for the final prediction for OP10 leaders, and this one is going to be controversial if the other ones already haven't been, but if we are 100% confirmed that Dressrosa is going to be the new type for OP10 and all 6 leaders will be Dressrosa themed, then I think the final leader for this set is going to be Trafalgar Law. And I know that's going to be very controversial, but hear me out. Trafalgar Law already has 2 different leaders in the One Piece card game in the form of Red Purple Law and, of course, Red Green Law. And both those leaders have been very prevalent and very meta throughout the card game's history. Red Green Law was arguably the best deck till OP02 and still was a very competing and powerful deck all the way up to OP05. And of course, Red Purple Law does not need any introduction. That leader has became meta ever since the Memorial Collection and has been the best deck to beat ever since OP07, 8, and going into 9. It is a very, very scary deck. It's even arguably one of the best decks in OP06, but people are waiting on the Memorial Collection in order to boost it even more into the competitive scene of unbeatable. Now, why do I think Law will be the newest and final leader in this set? Well, first things first, Law is basically the main character of Dressrosa. He's the whole reason the Straw Hats are even on the island to begin with. It is his alliance with the Straw Hats that brings them to Don Quixote Doflamingo. He is the main driving force of the plot. He is the main adversary of Doflamingo. He is the one trying to avenge his friend Corazon. He is the one trying to destroy Dolphy's factory. He is literally the best backstory in Dressrosa. He is a fan favorite character, probably top 10 favorite One Piece characters of all time ever in the history of ever, card game wise. Doesn't matter, One Piece in general. He's one of the best characters ever created. Now, I think the reason why he'll be getting a 3rd leader in this set is because I think by the time we get to OP10, I think Red Purple Law will be either nerfed or banned. And the reason I think that is because he's currently having Sakazuki level of playment in the OCG meta. So you don't know, Sakazuki or Blue Sakazuki is currently banned in the OCG because he was the #1 tier 0 best leader to play. There was no other leader to play because he was obviously the best. And I think because he is such a prevalent leader, and I think because Red Purple Law is such a prevalent leader, there is a high likelihood that Red Purple Law will be banned to push the other red purple colors into the format and just make red and purple have not such a stranglehold with such a tier 0 leader. The best way to play the One Piece card game is when you have multiple choices in a color. That's one of the biggest issues with Black when Sakazuki and currently Rob Lucci is around, because there's like 20 different Black leaders, but only 3 of them are meta viable. That being Rob Lucci, Sakazuki, Sakazuki's banned now, so I guess it's Rob Lucci, Moria, and Black Yellow Luffy. They're kind of like strangleholding the color. So right now, Red Purple Law is strangleholding the color of purple and red at the same time. He's basically saying, if you're going to play a red leader, why aren't you playing Red Purple Law? And if you're playing a purple leader, why are you not playing Red Purple Law? He's the best purple leader. That's kind of the biggest issue with him. And I think there's a big choice that his ratings and his score keeps going up as the best leader, I think by the time we get to OP10, there's a high likelihood that he will be banned. The other reason why I think Law would be a great leader for this choice is that we have multiple Law cards that are Dressrosa type that are not a leader. Both leaders are not Dressrosa type. Red Green Law is Supernova and Heart Pirate, and of course our lovely Red Purple Law is just Heart Pirate. So I think there's a high likelihood that if we are going to get a new Law, he would be Dressrosa typing, which would be really cool and very thematic for this set, and overall just great for the metagame. Like, okay, we got Red Purple Law, but no worries, we got a more balanced new version of Law coming out on OP10 with a different color scheme to make it more viable for us as a player playing the One Piece guard game. So I think that's what's going to happen. That is my speculation. I think Red Purple Law is going to die, and I think that we are going to get a brand new Law. And if he isn't banned, then my other choice is Senior Pink, because Senior Pink is the best. And please make him a leader, damn it. Anyway, that's all I got. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't think stupid, and I'll see you next one. Bye-bye.